Lost without you. The big review. Go like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Lost without you. It's the big review. The big review.
Grab your pillow, chill with your boy Brillo. I'm back with another video. You come across it, like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If you subscribed already, we locked in. You know the deal. If you didn't subscribe, please be quiet. You don't serve a purpose, just pouring gas on the flame, and I'm that flame. With that being said, Power is back. Season 2, episode 6 was fire. Today I'm going to break down some of my highlights and my favorite scenes. Later on in the week, I'm going to hit you with my predictions for episode 7. So let's get straight into it. We're going to talk about our boy Tariq. Lil Ghost is locked up. Lil Ghost locked up. We're going to talk about that real quick. So Lil Ghost locked up in the cell. And he's going through it. So he see my man Kanan, okay? He had one of those visions, and Kanan telling him, you so stuck on Kane, you can't even see the whole board. Who's moving his strings? Who was moving your strings before you got it sent to Arizona? And he thinks like, damn, is Kane working with Monet? And that's when he says one of the hardest lines ever. He said, I got bullets for all of them. I got bullets for all the Tejadas. And I'm like, I got hyped when he said that. He said, you got bullets for them? What you gonna do with that? Reek Lil Ghost on the warpath. He say he got bullets for them boys. So Lil Ghost got to get out. So of course, who's gonna get him out? Who's gonna get him that bail? So he talks to Davis and he talks to Sachs and he tell him, bring me Tate. Bring me Councilman Tate up in here. So Councilman Tate go and see him. They have a nice little back and forth because they don't have to wear their masks with each other. They know they both not right. So he tell Tariq, I knew your goofy self was gonna be in here one day. I knew your goofy self was gonna get locked up. And Lil Ghost tell him like, you crooked too. You gonna be in here with me. You can either watch me rot or you can get your information on Sweeney. And he finally tell him about the book we've been talking about, the photo album. So, needless to say, Tate pulls some strings and get him in front of this judge that's very favorable, and they actually let Tariq get bail. Soon as Tariq touched down, he go to his room. He about to take a shower. He have a nice little conversation, argument with Braden. This was a great scene. It kind of gave you Tommy and Ghost vibes because they were both saying the truth. He like, man, I told you. You got me on a double homicide just because you didn't tell me Kane was coming to the room. Like, you stupid. Doing dumb stuff, Braden. And Braden had to tell him, like, you gonna really act like your father wasn't connected too? Like, we both chose this. So he basically was done with Braden at that moment. So Reek going through it. So he actually sees Lauren. After he shower up and get dressed and stuff, he sees Lauren. And Lauren pulls up and he like, come on, let's go to your room and talk about what's going on. And Lauren kind of grilling him a little bit. And he could tell like, damn, you think I did this? He like, let's go to the room. And she kind of didn't move. And he like, okay, I see how it is. You either with me or against me. She didn't go to the room and talk to him. She a little distraught. Like, she don't know what's going on. Milgram done got in her ear. She not really trusting Tariq. So Tariq like, you know what? Forget you. It's over with. I'm done with you. I'm gonna give you your key later. He basically told her though, like, man, I'm fighting for my life. I'm gonna lose my little sister forever. I can't talk to my mama. You all I got. So let's just go talk about this. I know everybody on campus talking about it, but it don't matter. Like, you know me. They don't know me. She still wasn't having it. So he finished with her. I felt a little sad for him because nobody showed up in court for him or nothing. So it's like Tariq is alone. And Lauren wasn't having it. So he like, whatever. It's only one person who held it on, who had his back. So he sitting on the bed, looking depressed, looking down and out, reading a little letter from Ghost. I knew you would be here. Right where you need to be. He reading a little letter from Ghost and he get a knock at the door. And it's Effie. And she like, I just want to show you some love with what's going on. And he like, she the only person who really held it down. So they get to talking, and she telling him exactly what he need to hear. Like, you know, Braden, that's your friend for real. Like, you should have told him what was going on and why he should have stayed away from Kane. And he kind of hearing her. He actually is honest with Effie, and Effie hit him with the infamous line, "You did what you had to do when it comes to Professor." Hit her with the same line Jukebox hit Kane with. When Kane killed Sean, you did what you had to do. So they locked in right now. Of course, scene cut, but I think Rick probably clapped, and they locked in now. Like, they working with Effie. Like, I didn't see that coming, but Effie held my boy Lil Ghost down. Now let's get into some of this other stuff, man. So, Professor Milgram, Professor Addiction. Oh my God. So she in the classroom or whatever, and she is pressing like she don't care nothing about. She like, whatever. Tariq not getting bail. He gonna start the rest of his life in jail. And Congressman Tate like, hold on, look, young brother ain't even get convicted yet. She like, he'll never get bail. Needless to say, later on in the episode, like I said before, Lil Ghost got bail. Now he hasn't made it to class yet. I can't wait till he go back to class and look Professor Milgram in the eye. So during that little conversation, Tariq straight up tell Lauren like she banging Zeke. That's why she implicated me. So Lauren, of course, goes to see her. They have a little argument, a little back and forth. So I think Lauren for sure about to expose Milgram. We shall see in the next episode. Now I want to talk about my boy Lorenzo. Lorenzo was home, and Monet is sick about it. I'm talking about she is sick. She can't even fake a smile. They at the party or whatever. It's a party at the house or whatever. Look, coming home joint. So the whole hood comes out to show Lorenzo love, and he's really showing his character is not what I expected. I expected his character to be kind of a hothead, but he actually thinking. He's actually systematic. Kane being stupid, he brings little guap to the house, which was disrespectful. So Drew mean mugging him. Also Zeke mean mugging him, and I can tell you right now, Renzo ain't got no love for Zeke. He made them pat Zeke down at the door. He made him pat Zeke down at the door, and Zeke just looking goofy like. But he keeping his other son. He keeping his other son real close to him, because he wants Drew to be the second in command, and Drew seems like he gonna step up to the plate. We gonna see. They making plays already, putting stuff down, and he want Kane to introduce him to Mecca. So Kane at first like, nah, whatever, I ain't introducing you to Mecca. And they had a good little scene where he asked Kane, like, he told him I still love you. He didn't get mad or nothing. He like, I love you. You need to learn how to play your position. You not ready? Do you want to be my boss or my son? You want to be my right hand side, but you also want to be my boss. So what, you don't trust me? You don't trust me now? So Renzo definitely pressing, doing his thing. Episode was fire, man. Lil Ghost is out here making moves. Like, he really changing my views on him. I know I said I couldn't stand Reek, but Reek is really changing my views about him. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. So another scene I like is Effie actually met with Monet. So it looks, from Tariq's point of view, it looks like Monet is working with Kane. So that's what he's thinking. So I don't know what his next play is going to be, but the episode was fire. Those are some of my highlights. We're going to keep it pushing. If you come across it, like and subscribe. I know I missed a lot, but those were some of my favorite scenes. Oh, and when Mecca called my man a jailbird, Monet went to see Mecca to tell him she can't mess with him no more or whatever, and he like, that jailbird had his turn. I'm like, Mecca went from being a G to being a straight sucker in one episode. With that being said, let's get up out of here. Holla at your boy. Be on the lookout for my predictions coming out later in the week. Episode was fire. I give it a B+. With that being said, holla at your boy. Lock in, subscribe. You know the vibe. And we gonna keep it moving. Holla at your boy.